After releasing my last video, I got tons of really lovely comments that made me feel a lot better about releasing a cover. Hopefully I'll do more in the future, but it got me to thinking about a generalised view that a lot of people hold, that the world isn't that nice a place, so I'm here to kind of hopefully dispel some of those thoughts in the way that we can change it so that the world is a bit of a nicer place. I hate to use a typical cliche, but there is a certain teenage angst, and don't get me wrong, I've been a teenager a couple of years ago myself. I know what it's like, that the world is completely against you. One bad thing happens and that's it, the entire world is against you. That's not the case. Unfortunately, the world is slightly against everyone. Along the same lines, there's the whole question of why do bad things happen to good people, but again, not the case. Bad things happen to everyone. There's no karmaic force behind it. It's bad things are going to happen regardless of how you treat other people. But that's the turning point, is how you do treat other people. I'd like to tell you a little story of something that happened to me recently that really brightened my day and made my world a little bit of a better place. I recently went for a meal in a restaurant with my girlfriend that was going to be quite expensive, and she offered to pay for it, which was really nice of her. 15 minutes into the meal, a man came over and said, "Hi guys, how's the food?" And here's the whole, the world isn't that good a place. I instantly thought, oh, it's somebody who's drunk and is going to try and talk and probably ruin my meal. He followed this up by saying, "I just want you to know this, as I've never eaten here before and don't fully trust the establishment and don't want you to get double charged, but tonight you're my dinner dates." And again I thought, oh, he's going to sit down and start talking to us, which again, a pessimistic view of really someone who was being quite polite to me. He then said, "Your meal is completely taken care of, I've paid the bill, please enjoy your night," which of course we said, well, are you serious? I mean, that's lovely, but why would you do that for us? I mean, again, that whole questioning of why would someone want to do that for me? He then says he travels the world on business and he likes to now and then impart a little bit of happiness and brighten people's days when he goes to different countries with people he's never met before for fairly selfless reasons. I mean, he must get a little bit of good feeling out of it, but really he had nothing to gain. He didn't want to stay, and by the time I was ready to ask him what his name was, he was already out the door and gone, and the meal was paid for and we had a lovely night. His name was Dan, and he made my world for one day a much better place. I was very happy, I felt great about human nature and the generosity of others, and it was absolutely brilliant, and I can't thank him enough, and I wish I'd met him to say thank you and buy him a drink, but he made my world a little bit brighter that day. What I'm trying to get at from this story is that the world isn't the best place. However, people like Dan and yourself and me and everyone else, we can make it a better place if we put the effort in to brighten someone's day now and then, if we're kind, if we're generous, if we do the things that many people fail to do. If we can do that, then the world becomes a brighter place for everyone as a whole. I'd like to finish with a quote from one of the great architects of our time, which I think fully sums up what I'm trying to get across in this video. He said, and I quote, "Can we fix it? Yes, we can." Thank you for watching. Make someone's day brighter this week. Ta-ra.